What's going on, guys? I just saw the most infuriating clip as I was waiting for YouTube to fucking load. And I was heated. It was Dana White saying the media doesn't know what they're talking about. They have Islam #1. John Jones is #1. I know. I finally know. I got an answer, boys. You remember when Dana White refused to come out and wrap the belt around Francis Ngannou's waist? I finally know why. I finally know why he was pissed. I know. I already knew tentatively why he was pissed, but the clip that I just saw explained all I needed to know. All I needed to know. He was pissed that Gane went for that armbar in the 5th round and lost the fight. He said in the clip, if Cyril Gane doesn't go for that armbar in the 5th round, he's the heavyweight champion. Oh, he's been seething over that for years. He's been seething over that for years. He's been seething over that for years. That's funny as hell. Dude keeps... I'm done. I got to quote this tweet. Give me a second, boys. I got to quote this tweet because this shit is infuriating. I don't understand. He doesn't understand what pound for pound means. None. Pound for pound matters. What have you done for me lately? It doesn't just matter what you've done. That's the GOAT conversation. This dude's a clown. This dude's a clown. Let me go find these stats real quick that I tweeted out the other day. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It makes no sense, and it's ridiculous. I literally might have to make another video on it now. It's driving me nuts, dude. Imagine crapping on the best fighter you have on the roster because you want to hype up John Jones because no one gives a crap. Nobody gives a crap about Stipe versus Jones. Let me do this right quick. Okay, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Quote. Damn, I hate that it does that. I can't stand this shit. I don't know what it was. Hold on. It's crazy that Dana's this dumb. I literally can't even fathom that he's this dumb. Anyway, look at the cream, yeah. All right, let me post this real quick because Dana doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, I'm so tired of hearing about this. I'm so tired of hearing about this clown. It's genuinely infuriating. Well, these media members don't know what it means to be pound for pound. They quite literally do. So help me God, if they change that before the Jones-Stipe fight, I'm going to be pissed. Dana White has no idea what he's talking about when it comes to pound for pound. Boom. All right, I'm done with that now. I'm sorry. I had to get that out of the way. I'm about to listen to Creed. Me too. Me too. Chandler's listening to it right now. All right. What do we got? We're 6 feet from the edge. Joey, we're waiting for you with arms wide open. Late again. If you do this, constitutes an ass eating. That was the whole point. Hey, did you watch the new video? You see me slip that in the new video? Where I come from, this constitutes an ass eating and a half. I'm getting so annoyed with the whole Dana bullshit with the pound for. He doesn't know what pound for pound means anymore. Apparently, he thinks we're talking about the GOAT discussion. Chad here, thank you for the $4.99. I was so salty when Dustin lost, but upon rewatch, Islam is no doubt pound for pound #1. And if he beats Arman and Leon, I think Leon wins. He's top 3 GOAT. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you on the back half of that. I wasn't salty when Dustin won because I really want Islam versus Arman. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that matchup. Hopefully it gets made. I'll tell you what, I have more interest in seeing Islam fight anyone in the division over Jones Stipe. Shirt off, oiled up for 500. You don't got 500. You broke ass. You don't have 500. So, Joe, you need to relax about all this Conor injury stuff and what's he's just getting his pre-fight medical. Joe, you need to relax about this Conor injured stuff and what if he's just getting his pre-fight medicals, fight checkups. Dude, you're so pressed about this shit. You're losing sleep over this shit. Calm the fuck down. I never said he was definitely injured. I've just given my speculation on what I think is going on. And ultimately, I still believe the fight doesn't happen. If somebody wants to hear that take, they'll ask about it. Ultimately, I still don't think the fight happens. So, I'm listening to Creed. There's definitely going to change it before Jones-Stipe fight, 100%. If they do, I'm going to be sickened. Should Islam leave the UFC for the PFL? No. AJ McKee said that his resume is second to only John Jones and Khabib Nurmagomedov. What do I tell him, that he needs to fight Usman Nurmagomedov and lose split decision for that to be true? No, his resume is not close. Bro, you said the fight is 90% canceled. I believe it is 90% canceled. I believe it is. You think I'm salty about a team? You think the T-Mobile tweet means anything? That's crazy. But all right, take it for what you will. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen. In my opinion, I still think it's going to get canceled. So, but that's the opinion that I've stuck to for a long time. So it is what it is, bro. The UFC silence has been deafening. Dude said I was salty when I saw the T-Mobile tweet. What? 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 I don't even know what that means, bro. That's just so dumb. Dana White said a UFC fighter is going to come to Power Slap. Did he really? Did he really? Please make a video about Alex ducking Magomed. I don't think he is ducking Magomed, though. He's got to fight Magomed. He's got to fight Magomed. You'll do what you're told. Conor's negotiating. Look, here's my take. Here's my official take. I've said this. This hasn't changed much from yesterday. I think Conor is injured, and I think Conor wants a new contract and some assurances before he goes and fights. But if not, he just wants to go through with it so he can fight out his deal. And he has a built-in excuse if he does lose. Ultimately, I think he's not going to fight, but we'll see. I think the UFC's given him every exemption under the sun that they wouldn't have been able to give him under USADA. So, I think they're giving him every exemption under the sun. So, imagine Carlos sleeps Jamal with a left hook. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Do you think the UFC is doing this for press for UFC 303? No. Why do you think they've been dead silent? They've been dead silent. Sure, even though I think Leon beats Islam, if Islam beats him in an arm in, let's say, Shavkat, is he above GSP? I'll say, I don't know. I'd have to look at it, but probably. What do you think Jamal will do when Pereira pulls up to his gym for the 20K? I actually posted that as a comment on my video right before I got on stream. I said Pereira should claim the free 20K. I said Pereira should show up and claim a free 20K. I pinned it. I thought of that. I thought of that right before I got on stream. So, but yeah. Pereira should go get him a free 20K. Easy work. Easy work. So, somebody said this guy makes Anthony Smith look reasonable. Dana White was on a 2-hour podcast with Andrews 10 hours ago, and it was filmed the week of 302. Yeah, so we don't have any updates from that, I would assume. Was there an update today? Was super busy at work. The only update you have today is that the T-Mobile Arena tweeted out buy tickets for UFC 303 and put McGregor Chandler in the tweet. That's it. Pereira, the type of guy who would show up for 20K, that'd be funny as hell. Do you think Hill will talk shit to Carlos? Probably. Hill is just a salty boy. The ultimate salty boy. I hope Carlos Ulberg brutally KOs him. Jay, can you elaborate more on why you think this fight will be the one where Jarrett Cannonier falls off? I'm just thinking, man, over 40 years old, coming back from an injury, decently long layoff. Nothing crazy, but decently long layoff. It's bound to happen, man. It's bound to happen. The lower the weight class, the more likely it is to happen. So That combined with the fact, Marvin Vettori's touching him up a little bit in the first round. Then Marvin Vettori has shit striking. Like I think Imavov would beat the dog shit out of Vettori. So it's just I don't like when I'm watching both of them. The one thing that really gives me reservations is the cardio, because Jarrett Cannonier has a significant cardio advantage. But it's not like in the 5-round fights. It's not like Imavov's completely gassed in the 4th and 5th round. But I definitely think he loses the 4th and 5th round, because Jarrett Cannonier, when I watched back his Marvin Vettori fight, the level of output that he had combined with the activity in the 4th and 5th round, it made me start to be suspicious about PED usage, because he was still coming forward and throwing good shots. So I could see Cannonier getting a late finish, but Imavov's gone 5 rounds before and he's looked decent. So if Sean Strickland ain't drowning him in a 5-rounder, I'm picking Imavov. Imavov is actually underrated. I seen on Tapology majority of people picking Cannonier. So welcome to the weekly live chat, true. So we got nothing to say today. Bye. I don't know what you mean, but all right. Strickland ain't drowning anyone. I know, but you know what I mean. Like guys with bad cardio kind of get exposed against Strickland. If Strickland didn't expose him, he must have decent cardio. So can you tell me why Reyes is still fighting? If he loses, does he retire? He needs money, bro. That's the sad reality. That's the sad reality. It's because he needs money. Unfortunately. Just purchased my 303 tickets for $5K. Congrats, bro. Hope the fight card stays intact for you. Has Hill reached out to you yet, Joe? Why would he reach out to me? Kenner has ungodly cardio, man. Dude was keeping up a pace with Strickland in round 5. Dude, Cannonier has some of the best cardio. I hope Reyes wins so bad. I feel for him. I kind of hope he wins too. I feel for him bad. Dude is getting KO'd over and over and over and over again. It's crazy that we could see a potential top 3 GOAT from Islam. If Islam beat Arman, Leon, Shavkat, Gary, would you say he's the GOAT? I would have to think about it and compare it to contrast it with other resumes. If Reyes gets starts again, he needs to retire. Agreed. Any news on 302 or 303? There's no new news. Ariel just says, they're moving forward like it's happening. But the way he's saying is like, it's still in jeopardy, but I'm not saying it. It's like Ariel's playing publicity for Conor. That's what it comes off to me as. I can't believe y'all are picking Reyes. I'm not picking Reyes, bruh. I'm gonna spar Jamahal Hill tomorrow. Get that 20K, bro. He doesn't say you had to win. I just can't believe dude went to the bank to withdraw 20K. Just so he can wave it around an Instagram story. Imagine being that insecure. Ariel's an ass kisser for Conor, Leon. Yeah. Dana White called out MMA YouTubers. What are you talking about? Ariel clickbaited the shit out of me, hyped up a bunch of news this evening just to say a bunch of nothing. I saw part of that, and then I clicked out of it, and then I just saw someone sum it up with a tweet, and it was literally he said nothing. He was, there's still positivity. I'm telling you right now what's going on. Based on what Ariel's alluding to, if Ariel's getting good information, okay, what Ariel is saying is that Conor McGregor's injured, but they're hoping that he still stays in the fight, but they're not sure yet. That's why they haven't said anything. That's what Ariel's saying without actually saying it. That's what's going on. I would bet my life on that. Now, could that also have to do with contract? Yes. But that's what it is. I'm 100% confident that's what it is. At least that's what they're trying to portray it as. Like, that's what Ariel's beating around the bush and not actually saying. So. It's tough. It's tough. So, hopefully. I mean, we should find out by Saturday, I would think, but who knows? Because Dana White and the UFC pretended like Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo was going to happen for the longest time, even though Jose Aldo himself said he was out. And then eventually they canceled it a week out. So is it 20K to go spar him, or is it 20K split for everyone who shows up? Because I'm down for 20K. I'll take a concussion. I don't know. He wasn't really specific. I wouldn't trust him, though. He might knock your teeth down your throat. So make sure you bring your wife and kids. Do you think Ariel and Dana are faking their beef so they can hide their sexual relationship? That's definitely, that's what I think for sure. I mean, come on now. Islam is a nightmare matchup for Arman. Arman is a wannabe Habib. Islam has been training with Habib all his life. No, dude, I don't think you're missing what Arman is. Arman's super well-rounded, man. Arman's super well-rounded. He's not one way or another. So Arman could stuff the takedowns. Arman has bombs on the feet. Like, not crazy KO power, but if he lands, he has pretty decent power. He can knock you out, is what I'm saying. And he can stuff takedowns as well and has very good jiu-jitsu. I picked him to out-grapple Charles, and look what he did. Out-grapple Charles. So, Joey, can you help me impregnate my wife? I'll think about it. Ariel's a snake. That's why the Dagestanis don't trust him. He'll said on Instagram comment that if you last the round, then you get the 20K. I'm done. Dude said you got to last the round. Well, looks like Pereira would have got. Looks like he wouldn't have got 20K against Pereira. Conor Chandler and Dana White are all laughing at your fake news BS. Fake news media BS. I don't know what you're talking about. Yuri getting another title shot without having to ever face Jan Ankalaev Hill is totally unfair. I think it's kind of ridiculous. Imagine the card, Aspinall Jones, if Jones mans up, Edwards, Rachmaninoff, co-main event, take my money. Agreed. I'm with you, bro. Joey, how long would you last in the cage with Chandler? The real question is, how long would he last with me? If I take him down, put him in the north-south, he's done for. He's done for. So, Hill's brother couldn't last around. Pause. How the fuck does he expect randoms to? I better get my 20K or I'm filing a lawsuit. I like your content, but I think your takes can be a little far-fetched at times. Dude, I've never had a take that's far-fetched, ever. Last around, never mind. I'll just bring a fucking pistol and hold him at gunpoint for 5 minutes. Joey, how long would you last? Stop. Joey, Boston Crabs, Chandler easily. Exactly. I would dominate Chandler, but he would like that too much. All right. Your far-fetched take was thinking Paulo won. Dude, I swear I'll die on that hill. I'm not even going to go back and rewatch it. It's not a robbery. Paulo could have easily won that fight. Sean Strickland did 0 damage the entire fight. None of those drops were actual drops. And the pressure meant absolutely nothing because he was getting chewed up with body shots, big left hands, and leg kicks. But because you guys are brainwashed by the commentary and now everyone's confirmation bias because they thought he's dropped him, means that he won that fight. You could easily give Costa 3 rounds. So, Chandler should fight Patty at this point? Yeah. So, I went to Dublin and was halfway down on the bus when the news broke about the presser. I understand the silence as I have a feeling it's family matter. Are quick to assume he's on coke or sauce. I mean, we've seen videos of him like twitching around. So, it's not that far-fetched when all you do is jab and teep. But I'm going to be honest. Outside of round 3, Costa could have got every single round. When you do literally 0 damage. When you do 0 damage, you could give every single round. I literally do not. Every single round except round 3 could go to Costa. That's the only round 3 is the only round where Sean only did a little bit of damage. So you don't like Sean, you think you're biased gaslighting into thinking Paulo won. You're fucking you're delusional, dude. Like, I don't get who gives a fuck who won or didn't win at this point. Like, so I'm trying to argue with you that Costa could have gotten the decision, that it's not crazy for him to get the decision because I don't like him. What benefit is that to me? Where do I benefit there? Because regardless, even if I say Strickland definitely won, 100% won, no doubt about it, it's still a shit performance, so it's not like I'm saying he lost to try to delegitimize the performance. The performance was shit even if it was a dominant. If you give him all 5 rounds, it was still a shit performance. But the point is, he does 0 damage. He did not drop him, but people are confused. So, Chandler's busy hanging on a... Okay, too far. Who wins, Prime Anthony Pettis or Diego Lopez? Diego Lopez, for sure. Diego Lopez, for sure. I never like giving rounds to a fighter that keeps backing away and won't engage. Well, when you have someone just coming forward spamming teeps the entire time, and they're not even hard teeps to do any damage, naturally you're going to back up. But yeah, Costa fought like a bitch. That's why I don't care. I'm saying it. I never said he got robbed. The only damage Strickland did was to my eyes because that shit was boring. Exactly. Me not liking him or liking him has nothing to do with the amount of damage that was done. I saw it. We were just talking about it, Juan. Dana White doubled down on Jon Jones being pound for pound and shot at Francis on a 2-hour pod and called out MMA YouTubers. He called out MMA media, I thought. He didn't call out MMA YouTubers. He called out MMA media members. That's the clip that I saw. So if there's something else that I missed, let me know. But he said the media doesn't know shit, blah, blah, blah. So if there's something new, let me know, but I doubt it. Imagine you bought tickets to 303 and all you're hearing is about from Ariel. There's positivity. There's positivity. Joey, any updates on McGregor? I haven't checked any news since yesterday's live. The only news is the T-Mobile Arena tweeted out to buy tickets for that. They said buy tickets for McGregor versus Chandler. It's crazy. Power Slap has more followers than every sports team. I know. I would do a video. I would go sift through that podcast and do a video on some of the shit he talked about, but it'll probably get copyright struck, would be my guess. So yeah. That's my take. Conor never pulls out. He'll be at 303. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I think it's absolutely idiotic also. Idiotic if he actually fights if he's injured. If he is injured and he fights, ridiculous. Absolutely dumb. Do you think Dana's just trolling at this point about Power Slap? No, I think what he is he has some staff member that he asks for positive information about Power Slap via social media analytics, and the guy can't find any, so he's just making them up and giving them to Dana as a piece of paper. So I wish someone would fact check him in real time. Like, when you say followers, what are you talking about? What are you comparing? What are you comparing? Twitter followers or what? Remember Volt called out Dustin? So dumb. UFC Denver looks so bad. Why even do a special announcement? Try to take some of the attention off of the McGregor shit. That's it. If the Costa that fought Romero went against Strickland, the outcome would be much different. Agreed. It's called a push kick for a reason. You had to push your opponent away from you. It should replace Power Slap with Power Eye Poke. That's basically it. Joe, you gonna get them 20 racks? Dude, I don't want to ruin another fight at 303. I would. Like, I don't want to get the co-main event of 303 get canceled. You know what I mean? So that's my problem here. That's my problem here. All right, dude. It's officially canceled or just speculation? It's not officially canceled. The UFC is UFC's been very, very quiet on the topic. Dana White might be the pinkest we'll ever see. Pause. He's scrambling with the Conor shit. Oh, 100%. When do you think they'll break the news? I thought it would be by the end of today. But I think they're waiting to see. So I'm going to say before Saturday. They'll do it before Saturday. If they don't, Dana won't show up for look, if shit's still popping off by Saturday and they're trying to figure it out, Dana White won't show up for the fights. Joey, predictions on Ikram's next fight. Doesn't he have a fight? Isn't he fighting a scrub? Someone fill me in. Damn it, we just talked about that. Joe, I'm from Manchester, England, and Co-op Arena for 304 has been ceiling collapsed multiple times. A lot of events have been canceled. I wouldn't be surprised if UFC 304 got moved around. I did not know that. I've heard you are the replacement for Conor McGregor. Yes, I am. I've been offered the fight. I've accepted it. I'm waiting to hear back. Joe, I know you think Edwards will lose, but if he beats Bilal, Shavkat, and Islam, is he pound for pound number one? I don't know. Probably. I would have to think about it. It's hard to know right now. Why do they have the 145 division sleeping? Ilya, Alex, Max, Mavsar, Brian, Yair? None of them have a fight booked. I'm assuming all of them are going to be announced soon. It's looking like it's going to be Mavsar versus Aljo. I think it's going to be Ilya versus Holloway. So, offer randoms cash to make him stiff. Where's Strickland at? Yeah. Jay, what's your martial arts background? Former UFC heavyweight champion back in the day. I was the youngest champion ever. Coach would have put me in fourth quarter. We would have took states. Well, 3 or 4 ceiling is done. No, he's saying it has before. Hill's copium is genuinely the funniest shit. Didn't Joe Rogan post on a story of Ilya Holloway at 306? Yeah, but it's fake. Some fake YouTube Instagram account that posted it. That's basically what it is. I can't imagine you bought tickets though, and you're hearing, there's some positivity. There's some positivity towards 303. So, all right, dude, you unsubscribe. We get it. Get the fuck out of here. Or I'm gonna fucking block you. You don't need to spam the same message over and over again 60 times. That's why I didn't read it, just out of spite. If they keep holding off, everyone who purchased 303 tickets deserves a refund and choice of which card they want to attend for the rest of the year, playing with hard-earned money. Yeah, but they're never going to do that. They'll just struggle to give them refunds, would be my guess. Imagine paying $2,500 for one ticket. Yeah. Do you see Valentina no water during camp bullshit? Yeah, I actually tweeted about it. That's why she's got them chapped-ass fucking lips. She's an idiot. Imagine being that fucking stupid. Imagine being that fucking stupid. You got to be really dumb. I'd like to stay hydrated even when I'm talking on stream. She's one of them dumbasses that was like, if they were like a high school or like rec coach of like a kid's football team or some shit, some kid would die of fucking heat exhaustion because she was trying to toughen them up. No water. Imagine saying that dumb shit. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You fucking idiot. With them chapped out. You need some fucking water on them lips. They look like they're about to fall off, those fucking crusty demons. So, I feel like you eat everything with a spork. No offense. I don't think I've ever used... I definitely have at some point, but I don't remember the last time I used a spork. Other than when I used it on your mother. Joey, Ikram is fighting 10 days on the Apex after 10 days on the Apex card predictions. Ikram by KO. Joey, I like Izzy, but I've been slowly seeing a well-rounded. I don't know what that means. If Max versus Michael Chandler would be a banger, but risky for Chandler. Be risky for both of them, dude. Holloway would be risking a title shot. Joey, I took Jamahal Hill on his 20K, and I can confirm he eats cheeks well. He offered you 20K for an ass eating? 20K for an ass eating? Yeah. Yeah, KFC got them sporks, dude. I haven't ate KFC in about 150 years. I think the last time I ate KFC, I was actually pissed, and I barely ate any KFC. I was 2021. Yeah, I was redoing my grandmother's kitchen, and she randomly went out. I didn't even know she went out, and she got KFC, and she was like, "I got KFC," and I was like, I felt bad because I don't want KFC. I don't eat KFC, but I wasn't gonna be mean, you know what I mean? So, oh, thanks, and I ate like 2 pieces of chicken, and it was shit. But I didn't say nothing. That's the last time I had KFC. I would never go to KFC ever. I'd rather literally eat anything else. Literally anything else. I remember when I was a kid, though, KFC was pretty good. I remember KFC being good years and years ago. So, but yeah, that's what it is. KFC's good. My fan's always on, bro. My fan's on right now, and my air purifier's on too. You can't hear any of it, even if I'm dead silent. Can you hear any of it? Go, listen. My fan's going on top speed, my ceiling fan, and my air purifier is going. So, dude said I'm gonna make you stiff, like you were made stiff in Miami. I'm gonna make you stiff. You could hear it a little bit. The air purifier, I have it on like a medium setting right now. I usually have it on quietest setting. So, you can, but barely. Dude's looking swole, thank you. Alex punch still hurting Jamahal till now. Dude's still feeling that left. There's nothing I want more than Ulberg to knock out Jamahal Hill and give him the old hump celebration a la Adesanya Costa. That shit would be hilarious. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Ulberg catches him with like a flying knee and then just starts going, on Hill's dead corpse before Herb pulls him off of him. And then Hill's got to watch that shit afterwards. Oh my God. That shit would be funny. I would laugh so hard I would fucking cry. Did you see Hill's Insta post? I did a video. What's the longest you've had to wait for any of your videos to process? I don't know, but one time I went to bed because I couldn't drop the predictions because it was like 3 hours and still hadn't processed. So, a couple hours, I guess. Probably 4 or 5 hours. One time I think it just got stuck and I had to re-upload it. Hey, Joe, my stream went out for 3 minutes scamming members. I don't know what you mean. It's not my fault. Ever just think of a Tory and start chuckling? No. What's the pink thing behind you? I don't see anything pink behind me. Fuck you talking about? Nothing pink behind me. I don't know. I gotta rearrange my background this year. It's got to be this year. It's got to be. I've been talking about doing it forever. I hate change. But I'm going to empty this room and then figure out the background from there. Conor probably had an injury right before the press. I thought it was really bad, but ended up being okay. And got a pay bump to stay on the card. We are so back. We'll see. Opinions on MVP Ian Gary. Ian Machado Gary. You spelled his name wrong. Ian Gary destroys him. Oh, shit. Dana White just posted on Instagram. I don't believe you, but I'll check anyway, just in case. I've never seen your name before, so I'm assuming you're lying. You made that up. Yeah, you did. You already did. I can tell. It would have been on the top of my Instagram page. So. Yeah, the last thing he posted was, if you don't know, now you know, corn shit. So. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give you a 30-minute timeout for that malarkey. For wasting my time. Joe, I apologize for not believing you on your channel predictions. I just had one thing on my mind. Hey, man, it's not come to fruition yet. Joe, would you accept getting KO by Ngannou for $50K? No, I'm not broke. Marab towards ACL source. Joey got one guy on his mind. I give him a 30-minute timeout. He does this shit again, he's getting banned. I don't care. Just a waste of time, man. Ariel says that there is great positivity that this fight's going forward. Yeah, that sounds real reassuring. Who would win at 170, Islam or Shavkat? Shavkat. Dana just announced Josiane Nunes versus Chelsea Chandler, new UFC 303 main event. That sounds like a banger. How red do you think Dana can get? Pretty red. Pretty red. Weed is tight. Weed is tight. I like weed. Let's fucking go. Let's go. MMA on point, said Marab hurt his knee. He better not have. Do you think Arrow could knock someone out with his nose? No. I'm going to 303. Please don't mess up our co-main. You can get 20K spar at fight afterwards. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I don't want to mess it up. I heard the stream was late because you were on the line with Dana. I was, dude. Me and Dana are boys, actually. Me and Dana are boys. So... he feeds me information. 303 is cooked. If Dana forces Conor Islam and then Islam moves up, people will say he ducked Armin. Yeah. Conor posting some photo of him at the hip doctor. You know what's funny? I meant to look at what was in the background. Let me go look real quick. Let me go take a look. Let me take a look. There was some type of... Is that a hip? What are those skeletons in the back? Are those... I don't know. What are they called? They're not called skeletons for sure. What are those displays, I guess? There's a term for them. Let me save this real quick. Search image. Let's see what this is. That is, it appears that's a hip. Yep. So Conor hurt his hip then, I guess. But that could just be an orthopedic doctor in general, and that's the only ones we see. Could this be and I don't think there's primarily a hip doctor, now that I think about it. So this looks like it could be a shoulder. So it's probably like a shoulder or a hip would be my guess. Most likely a shoulder. And that's been rumored. Someone called him a pull-out merchant in the comments. Yeah, my guess is this is just an orthopedic surgeon. That's my best guess. Orthopedic surgeon here. So... Look at the cream, yeah? You can see Conor's packing heat in those sweats. You're a cornball for even saying some homoerotic shit like that. Does this player with an orthopedic doctor would have? What are you looking at? The picture from the thumbnail? Joe, I told you your prediction is going to come true. The Chandler fight's not going to happen. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Conor never pulled out of a fight, though. Yeah, he's never pulled out of a fight. He's barely fucking fought, bro. He's barely fought in his entire career. Like, the whole Conor never pulled out of a fight, never pulled out of a fight, never pulled out of a fight. Like, okay, when you fight fucking 3 times. Like, geez Louise. And the thing is, Conor's never been in this situation. Conor's never been in a situation where he's coming back from a devastating injury, a 3-year layoff. And he's got 2 fights left on his contract. And he's already on a 2-fight losing streak. Yeah, Conor's never pulled out of a fight. He's fought, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's fought 4 times in the last 8 years. That's equivalent of pulling out fights. So. A hurt hip, nothing a little north-south can't fix. That's true. Hey, I'm new here, but what do you think about Ariel? He seems to know his stuff, and his sources says the event is not in jeopardy. He never said the event is not in jeopardy. He says it's looking positive. Ariel's playing coy, man. Ariel's playing coy. He knows what's going on. Conor's injured. That's what he's hinting at without outright saying it or confirming it. And the medical doctors need to do their job and make sure they evaluate Conor. And Ariel's sources are from within Conor's camp, and they're just getting out ahead of the game. Because they want us to know that Conor didn't commit sexual assault or be charged with a crime. So, and those Conor fights mean more than 99% of the entire roster. Mean more the casuals, yeah. Joey, is Jamahal Hill the only UFC fighter that every MMA YouTuber agree on they don't like? I don't know. I got a lot of backlash for criticizing Jamahal Hill like 8 months ago, 10 months ago. So... Like, you know what's funny? The fact that Ariel's even reporting this shit, like he reported, there's great positivity and optimism that Conor McGregor will fight at Michael Chandler on 303. What does that tell you? That means the fight, that quite literally means the fight's in jeopardy. Great show as always, brother. Much love and respect from San Diego. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Those 3 times he fought means more than forgettable. Habib, Silva, Aldo, Jones. A casual can't name names. Conor just wants to be available in case Vicente Luque or Michael Chiesa pulls out. I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised they didn't do like Conor Nick Diaz. If I was the UFC, that's what I would have booked. That's what I would have booked. I would have gave him Nate Diaz. That's what I would have done. I'd be like, let's get him a free win. Put him in a 3-round fight on a co-main event of a card. Get plenty of pay-per-view buys anyway. put a big fight atop of it as well, and give him a straight up bum. But you know why they don't want to do that? Because of the contract situation. Hate out International Fight Week card, which is usually a banger, has turned it what it's turned into. Dude, it's shit even with Conor at the top. You wish you had suits like Conor? Yeah. Yeah, I got to get one of those ones with the pinstripes on it. Joe, why can't you openly say that you hate Conor? There's not a single fight on the roster I hate. Really. To be quite honest, it's such a strong word. I don't like Conor. I think Conor's a piece of shit. But I love watching Conor fight. Well, I did. He hasn't fought in fucking how long? He's been super inactive. Joey going to pull up on Jamahal Hill and collect that money? Yeah, easy work. Easy work. Conor will never not be the main event. We'll see. He should not be the main event. I want to see Islam Conor. What in the world would make you want to see Islam Conor? You know what Islam would do to Conor? Joe, I could use 20K. I want to see if Hill will actually honor the deal. I bet a bunch of people will line up to hit him. Where's the Chandler thumbnail? That was hilarious. Why would I reuse it over and over and over again? I'll use it again one day, but I'll use it in the lead up to the fight if the fight happens. To be fair, that's not really his fault. He hasn't fought. I feel like the UFC was a major roadblock when Conor's staying busy since they know he's their golden goose. Dude, it's both their faults. I'm not laying the blame at one person or the other, but it is what it is. Conor would have had the funds to leverage them with a lawyer or something. Late to the chat, MVP will say you'll put Machado to sleep. Do you believe him? He's never put anyone to sleep who isn't a total fucking bum. So, doubtful. Jamal's arguing in the comments with fans. What a clown. Let's talk now. Let's talk now, yeah. Let's talk now. Let's talk now. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk now, yeah. Damn. Boys, we need to cruise to 30K. We need to cruise to 30K. That's what we need. Yeah. We're at 21,171. So I can't wait till we get the final update. Like, either confirm the fight's still on or not. Confirm the fight's still on or not. That's what I want to know. That's truly what I want to know. Confirm the fight's still on or it's not. Like, at least if they make a public statement, we can go off of that and kind of see what Dana says. If he doesn't show up Saturday and they made no comment by Saturday, that's ridiculous. I'd be pissed if I was a fan. The T-Mobile tweet confirmed it? No. Absolutely not, bro. If Conor KO'd Islam, will do T-Mobile doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Remember when that twerp who put 70K on Dustin? He broke his dick? Yeah, he probably broke his cock. Jamal is so overrated. Just sub now. I love these streams. Thank you, man. If anybody's watching right now who's not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor. Go subscribe right this second. I would appreciate it. Would appreciate it. Also, do me a favor, guys. Like the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. So, where all these Armin fans come from? Could have sworn they were just Poirier fans. I didn't know there was. I haven't seen it. Me foot was a balloon. 277. What about 277? If Conor KO'd Islam with the UFC, give him $1 billion like he wants? No. Dana White made a statement about pound for pound. Joey, please react. I made an entire video on it. It's horseshit and he's an idiot. Oh, 277 people watching. I see. Mine says 285 right now, but it jumps around. But yeah, we got 68 likes. You guys can't like the damn stream. Damn, that's heartbreaking. You'll watch, but you can't click a thumbs up button. To be fair, before I had a YouTube channel, I never clicked like on any video ever. Now I do. When I watch something that I like. So, these fans are showing up because we know Islam has our pockets hostage. No one wants to pay 80 for him. I don't know what you mean by that. Joey's favorite fighter: Strickland, Colby, Bryce, Radke, AJ Cunningham, Tony Kelly. Facts. You were spot on about the Jamal, the salty mine Hill. How long have I been saying that shit for? Please, how long have I been saying that for? Got a lot of backlash initially. For saying Jamahal Hill's such a salty little bitch. Does anybody remember that? Please, remind me. Remind me the backlash I got when I said Jamahal Hill is fucking unhinged and delusional and salty as fuck. And an utter dickhead. So, I like the videos of people I like, not everybody. That makes sense, bro. That makes sense. Give you a like a simp? Yeah. At 100 likes, we're taking my shirt off, okay? All right. So make sure you hurry up and like the stream quick. You want to see my body on stream? Like the stream quick. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You want to see this bod on stream? Better hurry up and like it. What injury could it be where Conor's able to fight through taking illegal substances now to get through the pain? I guarantee they're giving him every drug under the sun. They're giving him an exemption for it. Oil up for 200 likes. Yeah. I like how, you know what's funny? I said I'm taking my shirt off at 100 likes, and the fucking likes shot up. I was kidding, guys. I was kidding. Calm down. But like the stream anyway. I'll take off my pants for 100 likes. Joe, if the UFC gives Conor an undeserved title shot, who would you root for? I'd root for literally the most boring performance ever total. Like, give me the most boring fight ever. Shit fight from Conor. Like, I want Conor to look as bad as Colby did against Leon. I'm disliking now. 100 likes and the pants are coming off. DM Chandler again. I thought you would always do live stream pantsless and New Balances. That's true. What's your height, Joey? I'm just under 6'3". Don't lie. We already know you don't have pants on. I'm done. I'm done. Dude's trying to butter me up. Steven Skull A tier. Thank you for the $2. Dom Reyes said Jarrett Vandera is very skilled. Yeah, Jarrett Vandera. It's a bad motherfucker. Jarrett Vandera should be next in line for the BMF title. Jarrett Vandera should be next in line for the BMF title. It sucks that he's not. It really sucks that he's not. It's really unfortunate that he's not. So, I don't know what we're going to do. I can't believe these cornball updates Ariel was given today. It's looking very positive. It's looking very, very positive. Very positive and optimistic. How can they confirm the fight's still on if it's a fluid situation? It's on until it's not. Exactly. I don't know if you're saying something I said. My thing is what people are doing is they're giving fake updates and like acting like it's a legit update and like it just say we don't know. Just say, look, there's something going on we don't know yet. But they're hoping for the best. Take them off, sweet cheeks. Show us a nipple at least. I'm done, bro. I think Armin is a future champion, but I think Islam will beat him by decision. I think Islam beats him up on the feet. I've been blasting Creed like we single-handedly brought back Creed. Serious question, Joey. Do you not want to watch Conor Chandler fight? It seems like you legit don't want to watch. I have no interest in it. Literally no interest. I could not give less of a fuck about that fight. Not excited at all. The only thing I'm excited for is, like, I would be excited once they got in the cage. But I just don't care, man. Essentially, at this point, for me, Conor's just a celebrity. So, with rumors, Conor and the UFC can put a video confirming the fight is still on happening to remove doubts exactly. And the fact that he haven't. The fact is that they haven't. Chandler's going to walk out to Creed because of you? I hope so. I know what you mean. The fact Dana and Conor didn't comment means something's up. Joey, if the UFC gives Conor an undeserved title shot, who will you root for? I'll root for whoever's the champ. Joey, Conor's out with a prolapsed anus. This is Michael Chandler's burner. I figured. I'll be honest, Michael Chandler messaged me. I know exactly what's going on, but I can't say, so I can't tell you guys. So, I saw someone in the comment section saying that Strickland is more entertaining than Habib. Damn. That's one of the worst takes ever. Did Chandler really leave his camp and head home? I have no idea. Does Creed still play live? They came back last year after I brought him back. Why is Ariel acting like he's giving a story at a campfire? Dude, he's so fucking annoying sometimes. Like, I feel like he just talks. He's not talking in circles, but he's talking like he's one of those people that gives way too many details when it's just get to the fucking point. I just want to scream, get to it. I remember the time when I took Chael Sonnen's YouTube videos as a credible source. I hope I filled you in on that. Channel lives in Missouri. IG post was a song lyric. He lives in Tennessee, dipshit. If he actually told you and you're not letting the Discord know, it's fake as hell. It's you fake as hell, Joey. I can't, dude. I can't let it get out there. So, Love on Arrows went to Saudi Arabia and said it's Saudi Arabia paying him. It's Dazin. Okay. Wait, sorry. I'm an MMA noob. Is Chael not supposed to be trusted on his MMA takes? Yeah, you don't trust anything Chael says. Chael's just there to make as much revenue as possible and talk in circles. And he makes up shit. Gather around, kids. I'm going to tell you a spooky story. No doubt he strings thing out saying things 15 times. I can't stand it. Yeah. Joey, is that a picture of Dustin behind you? It's I'll show you. Hold on. It's a really nice box. If you MMA bobblehead. So this is like a really sweet box, and it's Dustin. See? It's like a really nice, like solid, hard box. It's fucking beautiful too. Look at it. Come on, focus, you pussy. There we go. Look how sweet that looks. So I just have it in the background chilling. I'm going to redo my background soon, though. So I just have it chilling there. So, what is the most painful interview you had to sit through? I forgot. There was one recently that I hated. It was terrible. Does anyone remember? It was recently. I was like, oh my God, I sat through this entire interview. It was horrible. What was that? The bobblehead itself is right here, bro. It's right there. Hard box. Yeah, Joey, do you hate Conor, Strickland, or Colby more? I don't necessarily hate any of them. But if you ask me who do I dislike the most, it's definitely Colby. Colby, yeah. It's semi-hard. Yeah, semi-hard. Conor's still fighting, I've heard through inside sources. Fair enough. I know Chael's a joke now, but I want rewatching the first Silva fight, and he beat the crap out of Silva, only to get choked out. Dude, you know that stamp Chael Sonnen that stole away and just stomped on Chael Sonnen's hopes and dreams? Why would Chael box Silva odds have to be brutal? Chat. Fill in Chris Whitaker. Why Chael Sonnen is fighting Anderson Silva in a boxing match. Fill him in. It's something I've been telling you guys for years. Why? Please tell him why. Is Ian Gary the most likable fighter in UFC history? I'm with you. When's the last time Conor trained? I have no idea. I used to like Colby until he started fighting like a puss. Damn, Joe, you had me believing he wasn't fighting? I don't think he is. He's a fake rich guy. Chael's a fucking broke. Yep. So, Chael makes a shit ton of money, but he spends probably double what he makes. So, if he makes $1 million, he spends $3 million a year. He's trying to keep up with that lavish lifestyle he's become accustomed to. So, it's a sad, sad cycle. Chael got that magic spoon money. Dude, Chael's channel is going to fucking die. Who's a bigger cornball, McGregor or Chandler? Chandler for sure, by a mile. Does Chael on submission underground? I have no idea. Chael's definitely a cokehead. You think so? He strikes me as more like a pillhead. Thoughts on Blank's cartoons? I've never seen them. Why are we hating on Chael? We're not hating on Chael. We're just speaking facts. We're just fact speakers here. How do you know Chael's financial status? I work for a large tax corporation, and I have access to everyone who uses that tax organization's tax records. And so I did a little unethical snooping, if you must know. Joe, what's your 4 most confident picks this weekend? Damn, this was a tough card. This dude's in the chat didn't even know I had an NBA. Come on now. All right. 4 most confident. Raul Rosas, Bruno Silva, Dustin Jacoby, Brad Katona. That's what I'll go with. Brad Katona, Bruno Fajeda, Raul Rosas Jr., and Dustin Jacoby. I'm going to the KFC Stadium this weekend. Is it the KFC Stadium? Is that for real? Is it really called? Let me see. Yeah, it is KFC Yum Center. Good thing Tai Tuivasa isn't going, dude. Good thing Tai Tuivasa isn't coming. He'd be there eating KFC in the fucking locker room. Thoughts on Tassoro Taira subbing Alex Perez? Yes. That card's going to be tough. What happened when he knocked out like 6 dudes while he's on sleep meds? I don't know. First subscribe in June 2021. Life got busy. Finally turning back into live streams. Love to see where you are now. That's crazy, bro. July 2021. June 2021. So we were under 1,000? Have you unsubscribed and resubscribed, or you been subscribed this whole time? Let me know. Let me know, Caleb. Chat Hero, thank you for the $1.99. DDP or Prime Chael, and do Izzy and Sean beat him? DDP, Izzy, Sean, all beat Chael Prime. All beat Chael in his prime. Easy. Easy. DDP would fucking bulldog him. Would steamroll him. June 2021 was Izzy Vittori. I believe so, yep. UFC 263. Do you watch ONE FC often? I wouldn't say often, but decent. Thoughts on Ricardo Esteban? I don't remember. Do you get DMs from female subscribers? Yeah, all the time. So, yeah. Shall I confirm Pillhead? Remember the Ambien attack incident in Vegas? Wouldn't shock me. Jay, thoughts on MMA Guru announcing he's going to start paying fighters who are robbed or get injured in fights? Is that did you just make that up? If it's true, it's cool. Jones versus Aspinall prediction. I'll go Jones by submission. Subscribe the whole time. First subscribe during COVID. Okay. June 2021, aka 36 months ago, for Mr. Caleb. So let's give him a little grace period. Let's go 35. Let's see if Caleb was officially here. I gave him 2 years, 11 months ago. I gave him two. Let's see who's been subscribed. Who's been subscribed for 2 years, 11 months. Let's test out Caleb. Let's test out Mr. Caleb if he's fibbing or not. I need to see the credibility here. Come on. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb, for being a long-time subscriber. Thank you. I don't know JJ Smoke isn't. He's just a mod. Ray Justice, thank you for being a long-time subscriber. Anybody else subscribe for this long? If you are, hurry up and type in the chat. Hurry up. Blaze One has been subscribed for that long, I'm pretty sure, but he's a mod also. Anybody else? Damn, Caleb was being for real. Let's see who was subscribed for let's see who's been subscribed for more than 2 years. Let's give you guys 2 years buffer here. Who's subscribed for 2 years or longer? Anyone? Anyone? Then the usual suspects. Dude said June 29, 2021. Dude, you found the channel early. Andy with the Conor McGregor emoji. Vince. All right. Damn, looks like we got a lot of new subs, it looks like. Looks like we got a lot of new subs. All right, I'm releasing the messages back. There you go. Anyone can message now. I know I killed you boys there. So it was tough. It was tough to do that, but I had to check. I had to see if Caleb was blowing smoke up my ass. I lost my badge because I refused to switch to blue. I'm gonna get a new badge. But dude said he wasn't paying for his membership. I can breathe. I subbed last night. Just unsubbed. Good. Thank you, Pat, for the 99 cents. I subscribed as of June 5th, 2024. So you just found the channel. How many people found the channel in the last 6 months? I unsubscribed and resubscribed 10 months ago. Why did you unsubscribe is the real question. What made you say, I'm fucking out of here, bro? I'm fucking out of here. Fill me in. Fill me in. Do you have tattoos? No. I found it yesterday. Is the fight happening? Yes or no? We don't know. That's sad. We don't have an answer. Joe, if you're really 6'5", you would make a pretty decent bounty hunter. I should. Pretty sure I subscribed the first time, so when I found the channel, though. Armin subs Prime GSP, doubtful. Last July for me. What's the best UFC 303 replacement? I don't know if there is one, bro. I would say Jamahal Hill versus his brother. Do you think Armin will beat Islam? No. I saw you first time in MMA Experts chat. What do you mean, when I joined him a long time ago, or like when I popped into one of his streams? I was talking a little bit of shit. Long live the Chandler saga. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We just tight. I like we. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't remember how to check when you subbed. I really don't know how to check. I still can't believe how salty Jamahal Hill is, but hell. He gave me the easiest video ever to do today. It took me 10 seconds to do. Took me 10 seconds to do, so there's that. I want to do a video on Dana White's podcast appearance, but I think it'll get copyright since it's a big podcast. That's what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, so I don't think I can. It's annoying because I really would like to. So, unfortunately, I can't. Do you remember when Conor was trying to get a fight with Diego Sanchez before the Ultimate Fighter with Chandler was announced? This dude was not ready. Now, he was trying to get a fight with Diego Sanchez a long time ago. What pod was Dana on? Flagrant? I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you agree with me that Armin will rule the division for a while if Islam moves up? I pick Armin to be the champion if Islam moved up right now. Can you explain copyright? I feel YouTube needs to update their fair use. Basically, if you have a big channel, they scan all other channels for any of your audio sound bites, and then they copyright it automatically, and you got to go through a long process to get it released into fair use. So it's just not even worth it. It's unfair how they copyright any bad press. I think it's just a manual system, or not a manual system, an automatic system that does it easily. It's annoying. Like my Chandler, where he was on WWE, they copyright that. I use like 20 seconds. They copyright that shit. It was like a 20-minute video. It was 20 seconds. They copyright it. The Joe Rogan video I recently did on Jamahal Hill, they copyright that too. So they just take all the revenue. And sometimes you can't even show the video, which is annoying. And sometimes it restricts it from where it's at. And if it doesn't make any revenue, they don't want to push it out in the algorithm. Whoever provided Dana with the statistics that PowerSlap has more followers than any sports team should be fired. I know. That's why I want to go through that and just look up sports teams. I had a screenshot in a TikTok vid and got a copyright restriction. That's crazy. Look, here's what I think it is. Dana has somebody. He says, find me positive analytics to support PowerSlap's success. They can't find any. They can't go back and tell him that because Dana will go ballistic and fire him. So, Instead, they just make up fake statistics. And then Dana goes and regurgitates them. So, Islam should have won every round on the judges' scorecards. He genuinely just held to a higher standard. Agreed. 4 is debatable, but every other round for sure. Dana thinking PowerSlap has more videos than Real Madrid is insane. Or more subscribers. I wonder what is he even talking about for real. Do you think Hill's going to start threatening you now? I watched your video tearing that whiny bitch down. I don't know. Dude, not Ariel. I was reading the next message. Jamal has already made like subtle comments, kind of like responded to me in a way. I don't care. My goal isn't for Jamahal Hill to see it. My goal is just to cover him and help inform people and shape the narrative on what's actually going on by providing the facts of the situation. I don't care if he ever sees. I don't care if he ever trashes me. I don't care if he ever responds. It'll be funny if he does. Don't get me wrong, I'll get a good laugh out of it, but I don't give a fuck one way or another. I'm not trying to bait a response out of anyone. I think that's cornball the way to run your YouTube channel, is try to bait responses out of people so you can get clout. It's embarrassing. So. Damn. Yeah. The roast of Dana White video, that's what you should do. What do you mean? If I could get away with it, I'd show clips from that podcast. The mugshot shirt of probably pisses Hill off. You know what I would do to avoid that? There's great piece of advice to avoid that. Don't get arrested. Don't get arrested. Even the WNBA has more followers than Power Slaps. That's saying something. That's funny as hell. What about on TikTok? How many? Can someone tell me how many followers they have on TikTok? Jamal saw that, but put his life in danger while flexing 20K. Someone's going to pull up and take it at gunpoint. Could be. Happen to know what that McGregor Chandler's on for 303. It might change. Joey looks like the kind of guy you see when you volunteer at the soup kitchen and one guy keeps coming back for seconds. Good one, Pat. Just supposed to be funny. Got me good there. You got me fucking good there, Pat. You got me good there, Pat. What am I ever going to do? Have you considered making a McGregor mugshot shirt? Do you think Dana should retire? Sure. Joe really loves his soup. Yeah, good one. Pat's out here donating to the soup kitchens. 99 cents a piece. Joe, you should start making downfall videos like Downfall of Tony Ferguson. I literally have a video called The Downfall of Tony Ferguson. Who do you have winning the Stanley Cup? I have no clue. Dana won't retire. He'll grow old. Dana will have a falling out with the UFC. Dana will have a falling out with the UFC is my best guess. There'll be a harsh split. Jay, would the UFC be better if Dana never bought it? No. Shave the bow tie for how many likes? None. I'm not shaving my facial hair for you, buddy. I'm probably going to trim it up soon. Which dead body wins, Tony or Chiesa? Chiesa. Tony's been in the ground rotten for about a year and a half. Chiesa just, his body's still fresh. His dead body's still fresh, bro. You ever going to drop merch? Maybe. Maybe one of these days. 100K. 100K will release a shirt or some shit. Do you have any Islam memorabilia? I do not. But damn, that one. I want to. I would love to buy. There's an autograph of Islam. Of him going like this after the KO against Volkanovski. It's $300. It's pretty sick. I would love to buy that shit. So maybe if it drops a little bit or something. It's pretty nice. It's pretty slick. I think it's so fucking nice, actually. It's so nice. So someone wants to send it to me. Go buy it and send it to me. Send it to my P.O. box. Chiesa was on Arrow Show today and sounds pretty self-aware about where he's at and why he's fighting Tony. I need that $700 replica belt. Imagine buying that. Let's see if they have anything for 302 yet. Let's go to products. All signed products. Sort. Oh, new to old. Joe Selecki 1-on-1 fight worn gloves for $500. Joe Selecki's gloves aren't even used. Joe Selecki's gloves aren't even fucking used, bro. He didn't throw a fucking punch. Imagine buying Dustin Poirier's fight-issued trousers. Imagine buying Dustin Poirier's fight-issued trousers. Who would want the 300 poster? That 300 poster's fucking god-awfully butt-ugly as hell. That shit is hideous. Joey the kind of guy to enjoy Vanilla Ice? Sure. Joey, now Islam is moving up way too small for Edwards. This is a joke. How much are the fight issue trousers? I think it was a auction. I think it was an auction. Nick is going to get killed. They should have made Tony versus Nick. How stupid can UFC be? It is what it is, dude. Luke's a dead body, too. Imagine Chandler walks out the Creed wearing a limited edition, no serious injury tee. That'd be funny as hell. Joey, nowadays, Islam is moving up way too small for Edwards. This is a joke. Don't you agree? No. Do you remember when Tony picked up the ashes of his career and blew it into the wind? Yes. Throw sand, Tony. Throw sand. Do you think the UFC would ever replace the number of events with a new TV deal? I believe it could help address the abundance of mid to low tier talent currently saturated in the UFC. Reduce. Doubtful. I wish they would, though. It's like every company, they just got to keep increasing their bottom line by raising prices and trying to find more and more stuff to offer. It's just the world we live in now. It's just the world we live in. But at the end of the day, everyone wants growth. Everyone wants growth with anything. You know, if you're making $100,000 a year, you want to make 110. You're making 110, you want to make 150. Making 150, you want to make 200. You're making 200, you want to make 300. You don't want to just stay stagnant. So that's just the way it is. Joey, who wins, Jeff Neal or Islam? Islam for sure. But that's actually a tough fight for Islam because Jeff Neal has really good takedown defense. And he hits hard as hell. That's a weird matchup considering Jeff Neal isn't even at the top of the division, but he's a tough matchup. I think Jeff Neal beats Colby right now. Joe, why do all these top-ranked fighters hate watch your tiny channel? I'm not sure that anyone does. Jesse Butler has a 12-inch reach advantage over Brad Katona, and does that information what you want to change your pick? No. So, Joe, when will you make a video about the Conor fans who say Islam's an animal abuser if he beats King Kong? Dude, they're guiding 4,000 to 8,000 for 300 posters. 300 posters ugly as a motherfucker. That shit is hideous. Straight up hideous. Hideous as hell. CM Punk versus Mickey Gall. 2 needs to happen since CM Punk brutally robbed in their first bout. Yeah, I agree. You think Ian Gary should save the day by main event in 303? Yeah. Will there be another UFC 300 level event? 400, yeah. 100%. I'm surprised the UFC even uses the pay-per-view model. It definitely limits growth, even if it makes good money. That's my best hope, is a big company buys the UFC rights and makes all the events free. Imagine how many more people would be watching if it was free. You know what I mean? They could potentially grow more and make more money if the events were free. Imagine a Conor McGregor level event. Imagine the level of views they would get if that shit was free. How much could they sell for... how much could they make selling like commercials and stuff? So, dude, the new 304 poster's ugly as shit. They just can't make a poster to save their lives. Because WWE switched away from the pay-per-view model and they're bigger than ever. An Islam autograph is definitely worth $300. It's $299. Why is it sideways? They wanted to do something different, but it's ugly. It is ugly as hell. They've already said they're making it free. No, they did not say that. Do you remember Costa tweeting out Charles got robbed after Islam subbing him? No, I do not remember that. 302 poster was nice. 302 poster was decent. I don't know why every poster has to be like yellow, though. Yellow gold. I actually thought the Cannonier Amavov poster is decent. I don't think it's like great or amazing by any means. But yeah. The UFC 300 poster, remember we didn't even think that was real? Remember when we didn't even think that shit was real? Some doctor who covers MMA said, and this is pretty much kind of what I think right now, but I still don't think I'm thinking it's not going to happen. He said, here's what I think happened. Some fluky injury over the weekend, and Conor was using crutches, boots, sling until he could get in to have it checked out. First of all, that makes no sense. Conor could easily get a doctor immediately. Can't show up to a press conference in a sling, boot, etc., so they cancel it. He then gets it checked out properly, and the fears are lessened, and it was just a scare. All is good. No. I think they're injecting him with every substance under the sun to try to lessen a shoulder or knee injury or something along those lines. They're giving him, injections, and that's it. The WWE is going to get more viewers on Netflix than they've ever gotten in company history. What is WWE doing now versus because weren't they on Peacock or some shit? How much for your underwear memorabilia? More than you can afford, Matt. You broke bitch. That guy making it seem like Conor has to wait a couple weeks to see a doc like an average Joe. They broke out to Uberim treatment? Yeah. It could be cortisone shots, could be stem cell shots. You never know. I don't know what kind of goofy shit Dana White is going to cook up. Give me some of your tots. Yeah, they're on Peacock right now, and they're leaving for Netflix already. He broke his finger pulling on that blouse, trying to sexually assault someone at the club. My mom is using Brett Okamoto's camera for our family pictures. We are cooked. That you are, bro. Am I on point? The end of pay-per-view laid out by TKO. Yeah, it's just not true. It's just not true. They're probably taking something out of context. They would consider that model. Is there currently any matchup that Tony could actually win? Nick Diaz is probably the only one. Because that's only if you're not in America because of TV rights deals. What's not in America? Oh, 2025 they will be on Netflix, but that's only if you're not in America. Conor's holding out for Chris Montino. Sounds about right. Joey, they're making Conor fight for a money-weight belt. That's why they quiet. If they make up some bullshit belt, that's going to be the ultimate cornball shit ever. The ultimate cornball shit ever. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy if they do that. But we'll see. When I saw Conor Club video, okay. Because y'all Muppets voted for it. The money belt. Money belt will be corny as hell. If the fight doesn't happen, then it's you who mentioned the first few months ago when making Chandler video. I know. It's kind of convoluted, but essentially you can just VPN to Canada and get everything on Netflix in 2025. If you're in America, where are you supposed to watch it, though, if you don't have a VPN? The BMF is already corny because the real BMF is a heavyweight, not a small guy. Yeah, the BMF belt is cornball central. It's just a made-up belt. Anyone could say, oh, I'm fighting for the BMF. This is the BMF. I would just buy a replica. I'd buy a replica to really make the UFC look dumb, just buy a replica and have your coach bring it in when you win and wrap it around you. UFC would be pissed. I don't hate it. I just don't like it at all, and it's terrible. What are you talking about there? Did you watch Roadhouse? No. You couldn't pay me to watch Roadhouse. You couldn't pay me to watch Roadhouse. Absolutely not. Imagine watching Roadhouse and enjoying it. That'd be tough. That'd be a tough sell for me. That'd be a really tough sell. I can't believe people even got hyped. So easy to detect a VPN. Netflix will stop it whenever they choose. That'll make VPNs go out of business, basically. If you're in America, only Raw will be on Netflix, and the rest you will still have to watch on cable until TV rights deals end. Thanks for explaining it to me. Someone actually asked Dana if Islam would fight for the BMF. I know. Because Islam got mad about the word motherfucker, would he fight for the BMF next? What? Roadhouse flopped? Did it really? They were hyping up the analytics. Imagine watching Tough. I couldn't imagine tuning into Tough. Conor didn't show up to the film Roadhouse. They just found him and filmed him going about daily business. Pat, thank you for the $1.99 Roadhouse watch party stream. Good one. That will never in a million years happen. I would quite literally rather do anything else. I mean, that would be just garbage to do something like that. Absolute fucking garbage. I couldn't imagine. I literally could not imagine watching fucking Roadhouse on stream. 303 poster sucks still. Yeah, it looks like shit. I'm telling you right now, Netflix don't give a fuck about VPNs. You already pay for their product. Dude, they make it where you can't watch it in multiple homes now, which is annoying as hell. It's annoying as hell. You can't watch it in multiple homes. Y'all know, y'all want to know, will you go Conor versus Leon London? I'd rather watch a stream for an old pay-per-view card than what? Oh, I see what you're saying. Overlap, thank you for the 199. Is this fight on or no? This is overlap. It's we don't know. We don't know. We don't know the honest to God truth just yet. We don't know. So hopefully we find out soon. Fuck Netflix? Yeah, fuck Netflix. You would hang out with Colby instead of watching Roadhouse? Probably, yeah. I would be like ESPN not letting you watch in Spanish because you're in America. I understand, but dude, they get greedy. They get greedy as fuck. So, you never know. You never know what they're bound to do, bro. I don't trust it. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. I don't trust it at all. At all. So, time will tell if they do some shit like that. Netflix is like the EA Sports of streaming services. I haven't really used it in a while. Joe, what do you think about this? BMF, Holloway Chandler, interim BMF, and Ngannou Nick Diaz, featured fight Wolverine, slap for cash. I think that sounds like a banger card. I think that sounds like a banger card that they put together. So. So, yeah. All right, what do we got here? Damn. I said the brightest screen up. Just woke up at 12 a.m. working in a trade. Got me sleeping immediately after my shift. Makes sense. Makes sense. Joseph Benavidez versus Ngannou. Who wins? Come on, dude. It's a stupid question. Joey, how can you say we don't know when everyone actually in the know is saying it's on? Literally nobody is saying anything. Nobody has said it's on at all. Not a single person in the know. The closest you have to that is Hawani saying things are looking positive, which means there's something up to begin with. I drink that brand water also. It's pretty good. Do you oil your beard for greater sheen? I haven't in a while, but I used to. I'm going to probably start again because I'm trying to grow it out a little bit. And so I wanted to, when it grows out, it starts to get itchy a little bit. So I might start doing it again. But right now, no. I wouldn't be surprised if the UFC did switch to Netflix if the WWE gets massive ratings, especially have they're under the same umbrella. That'd be pretty interesting. The one thing I'm not looking forward to, I'd love to get rid of the pay-per-view model. But what I'm really not looking forward to is commercials every round during a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, they're going to squeeze every ounce of pay-per-view money or every ounce of commercial time they can fit into there. So we're going to miss a lot of what's going on. So if they put it free, let us have an option to buy it for like $20. And Ariel makes it clear. Ariel makes it clear that a million things can happen between today and tomorrow and now and this afternoon, now and dinner time, now and next week. But as of right this second, I'm hearing that there's great positivity. There's great optimism. There you go. So. When you get rid of the pay-per-view model, you still have to pay for Netflix, which is higher tiers to get rid of ads. Yeah, but they're going to put... They would still put ads on the broadcast, the live broadcast, I would assume. No matter what. No matter what, they're putting ads on broadcast. So, yeah, I hate when they play commercials instead of letting us hear what the corners say. I wish they would be intuitive on Netflix and let us choose which corner we want to listen to. Wouldn't that be pretty slick? Did they release pay-per-view numbers for 302? No. Campfire Ariel. Dude was pulling his greatest Chael Sonnen there. He basically literally said nothing. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. Damn, I'm done. If you were able to have ads, you'd probably be able to pay more to not have them. Netflix and compared to other companies. But does Netflix have any live broadcast? Because the UFC would still be doing the production. I don't know. It's hard to say. But does Netflix have any live broadcast that doesn't have the ads? So. Islam Makhachev slowly becoming one of my favorite fighters. I can't lie. I agree with you. I'm right up there. Joey, would you rather watch a well-rounded fighter like Makhachev or striking specialist like O'Malley? I like them all, man. I like them all. If they lose the pay-per-view model, it would hurt the fighters who get pay-per-view points. The UFC will just sell it to them and say, look, you're getting more exposure. You can optimize like brand value and whatnot. So that's what they'll say. They'll just sell it to them. But, oh, it's good. Didn't the UFC app used to do that? Used to do what? I forgot. To have ads? I don't remember. The rumor is for WWE you will pay more not to get ads, but nothing official. And then that means you just keep watching the match while it goes to commercial. Joe, what would be your walkout song? In the Air Tonight. I'm happy with every champ except Leon and Jones. Okay. Fair enough. It just sucks that Jones got injured, man. We could have had Stipe versus Jones and he could have retired already. They used to have an option on Fight Pass that you didn't have to listen to any commentary. You didn't have to listen to any commentary, which was pretty sweet. When walkout song choice, I said choice. I combined the last two words. I would love a no commentary option. Oh my god, I would cream myself to a no commentary option. I'm done. UFC's posting pictures of Tony Hawk hanging out with Peyton Talbot. Tony Hawk the legend. Tony Hawk the legend. Look at the cream, eh? Do you think Hamzat has a gas tank issue or a pacing issue for 5-rounder? Pacing issue more than anything, I think. But his style is predicated on being super aggressive. So, his style is predicated on being super aggressive. That's what I think. I wish I could skip ads and listen to the corners. Me too. Joe, who's your favorite commentator? I'll say Sanko. Remember that one time they fucked up and we had it off for like one fight? Yeah, it was the first fight of the night. It was the first fight of the night, which was pretty slick. Which was pretty fucking slick. But it was annoying, man. It's annoying as hell. That we can't have that as an option. It used to be an option on like Fight Pass. It used to be an option on Fight Pass. So, I legit forgot O'Malley fought Cheeto. That was horrible. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, underrated. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, man. The Warehouse. Imagine if Jamahal Hill was champ right now. Dude would not shut the fuck up. He's so annoying. I know. I'm so glad I was able to cover all the corny shit he said. So, Jamal keeps digging himself into a hole. Sanko's solid. Honestly, I agree. Joe, what's a fight you always rewatch? I used to rewatch fights all the time, but now that I started the channel, I don't rewatch any fights other than the ones I watch for, like I watch at least one fight per fighter every fight card. So I go through the fight card. Like let's just, I'll give you an example for this week's fight card. So for Jarrett Cannonier, let's see. I rewatched Marvin Vettori, Sean Strickland. I didn't watch the whole Sean Strickland one because it was just god-awful. And I watched some of the Israel Adesanya one. For Nasruddin, I watched Roman Dolidze and I watched Sean Strickland. Dom Reyes, actually, I didn't watch any because it was just nothing but him getting KO'd over and over and over again. Dustin Jacoby, I watched the Menenfield one, and I watched the Kennedy and Zetchubu one. So I'm rewatching fights all the time. If I know I'm dead set on a pick, I won't watch any fights for him. So, Joe, who would you rather have a conversation with, Jamal, Bobby Green, or Strickland Bryce? Define conversation. Like, who do I want to hang out and talk to? Probably Bryce. What Creed song is Chandler going to walk out to in his next fight? One Last Breath. And how pumped would you be? I'd be pumped. Or My Sacrifice. He should come out to My Sacrifice. DP versus Dan Hooker is the most underrated fight of all time. No one talks about that war enough. Dude, it's a banger. MMA Guru had a moths. I thought that was moth. Had moths flying out of his hair on live stream a week ago. Is that true? I feel like you just made that up, but if so, that's hilarious. He meant Strickland and Bryce, Joey, Jamahal Hill, and Bobby at the same time. I'll take Strickland and Bryce. Jamahal Hill and Bobby are just fucking, especially Jamahal Hill, fucking annoying. Annoying is all I get out. Dude, I was dying at a comment the other day. I got a comment on my stream. Let me see if I can search it real quick. Somebody said, Joey, we all saw this coming from a mile away. The man is clearly raping up a storm somewhere in the world. That shit had me dying. That shit had me dying of laughter. So. Damn, my Jamahal Hill video from a month ago got 52,000 views. It just kept going up and I never kept an eye on it. I remember it getting like 40 or something. Jamal. You got to shut your mouth, bro. You just got to shut up. You got to shut the fuck up, Jamal. Some of these videos, I don't remember getting this many views. But I guess some of them pick up after the fact. Damn, Charles Oliveira exposed Beneil Dariush at UFC 289. Damn, the Chandler videos all got good views. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hill's my favorite fighter, too. Just seeing what he's become is tragic. You agree with me, right? Joe, did you get the Jamahal Hill shirt off Amazon the same? No, my buddy got it made for me. If he just kept his mouth shut and went back to work, he'd be respected. I know. Like, do you guys think I'm crazy, or was I not spot on a while ago? Was I not spot on a while ago? When I said that Jamal was unhinged and salty and delusional. Joey, thoughts on UFC shoving Trump down our throats? I hate it, bro. I think it's annoying. It's not the worst thing in the world. But the thing is, people act like that's not what they're doing, and it drives me nuts. What they're doing is literally pushing political propaganda on you. It's basically a glorified political advertisement. And I know people will say, oh, this is because your politics, this and that. So as an independent non-voter, a registered independent non-voter, I care so much about a political leader that I don't like being on screen. That's why I don't want him on screen. It just that's nonsensical to me. For me, regardless of who it is, it could be anyone, any celebrity. It doesn't even have to be a political person. I don't need to see him 150 times on the broadcast. It's well within the UFC's right to do it, but they try to act like it's not. It's for political reasons. It's only for political reasons. That's why it only started happening in the last year. And some people can't admit that. It's basically a political rally for Trump every time he comes to the UFC event because, you know, I guess all the shit that he's in, they want to normalize him and make him, you know, want to promote him. That's it. At the end of the day, it's just Dana White being a promoter. So I wouldn't mind it, but when we got like Dustin Poirier celebrating a crazy KO over Benoit Saint-Denis, and instead of being able to watch Dustin Poirier celebrate, they're panning to Trump. You know, that's my big issue. Big fight moments, they're panning to him instead of letting us watch the big fight moments. Other than that, I mean, it's a little bit annoying, sure. I don't want the political shit shoved down our throats, you know, but that's my big problem with it. Like, I was so annoyed. I remember when Poirier knocked out Benoit Saint-Denis and he's like celebrating and like they're panning away from Dustin Poirier. I was like, oh my fucking God, this shit's annoying. So it is what it is. That aerial shit was his downfall. Dude, was I not calling it back then? Was I not calling it back then? Everyone was calling me like, oh, you just don't like Jamahal. You just don't like Jamahal. So, but that wasn't even the case. I never had anything against Jamahal Hill. I never even disliked Jamahal Hill until in the last year he started acting like a clown, and everyone was like, yeah, Jamahal, get aerial. Get aerial. He's threatening aerial for nothing. You actually went and looked up the questions. Remember in the video I did, I went and pulled up Ariel's questions, and there was nothing wrong with his questions. So that's when I knew. Dean, thank you for the $5 super chat. How do you feel about feeding Bo Nickel to Ikram Alaskarov after he beats Muniz? Muniz pulled out of the fight. I would love it. I would love it. Absolutely love it. But the UFC ain't going to do that. Bo Nickel's going to fight bums for at least 2 more years. Going to fight bums for at least 2 more years. I love that idea. I love that matchmaking. Ikram would slaughter Bo Nickel. I do not believe that Bo Nickel will be uber successful in the UFC unless the UFC really gives him hand-picked matchups for a long, long time. So, thank you for the $5, Dean. I really appreciate it. So, yeah. Now, you were right, but Hill's always been a little off-putting. I know, but, dude, nobody agreed with me back then. I would love to. I'm going to go back and look at the comments on that. You would do unspeakable things to stop. Jay, do you think Whitaker has a chance? Yes. What would the odds be in your mind for Islam Conor? I'm not really super familiar with how the odds specifically work, but whatever Islam was a favorite over Dustin, double it at least. You're talking about Jamahal made Alex stiff in your last video, had me fucking dead. That's what happened. Motivational Joey just dropped a new video. Let me take a look. MAJ reacts to Sean Strickland versus Costa. Joey reacts to Strickland. Costa robbed? Question mark. I'm telling you, dude. I'll stand behind that. I don't care what anyone says. It is what it is. I'll have to check it out though. Pooped himself 3 times midstream is my new YouTube video off of all time. No shame. Okay. I stopped watching the NFL NBA because of the constant agenda pushing. There you go. Luke Thomas, I guess, counted 38 times Trump was on the screen. That's a lot. It's ridiculous, dude. 34 times? Okay, I'll take your guys' word for it. So, the crowd in the arena roars. That means America loves Trump. It's 100% proof. I definitely don't think UFC crowds is indicative of America more broader. I agree with you, Joey. Fair enough. I won't be surprised if Jamahal Hill calls out Joe in his next YouTube video. Imagine he does. Dude is the ultimate salt machine. So, the ultimate salt machine. Ultimate. So, alright, now I actually scroll way back up. Did you see the Morales as a cop now? Yeah, putting a guy with a lot of CT in a position of power sounds great. Donald Trump is a Taylor Swift of the UFC. Sounds about right. I think I already read that. Hendo supports Trump. Thought you? I don't care who anyone supports. Marlon, why didn't you arrest the suspect? I had diarrhea bad. No. Now the suspect tapped their finger on my chin. Negative 600. So that means Islam was negative 600. I would put Islam negative 1,500 over Conor. Do you think Arman could pull the win off over Makhachev? Yes, I do. Conor is so cheesed up in that pick. I lost my spot now. Conor is so cheesed up in that pick, he definitely got a pay bump. Maybe. I was reading your donation right here, and I did what you said. Why does Dana always lick his lips during an interview? Double licks when he mentions Conor's name. I think he's thinking about the sexual acts he's going to perform on him when next time he sees him. So he's like, yeah, Conor McGregor is definitely like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Conor McGregor is definitely pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. Yeah, Conor McGregor, this kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. Thank you for the $5, Christian Rivera. So, but yeah, it's probably just a tick that he got used to. Thank you for the $4.99, Christian Rivera. Let's celebrate their first super chat on the live stream. Thank you, man. First ever super chat. Appreciate you. I'm dying right now. Please shave your stash. Try to Dagestani look. No. Should do these every night. I worked at night, so it's good background noise to kill the time and distract me from crippling depression. I'm glad I can distract you. I mean, I stream like 5 times a week. No one has ever been 1,500. What was Nunes against Pena the first time around? Last 30 seconds caught me off guard. It was hilarious. I'll take your word for it. I'll have to check it out. Nico Price was negative 15,000. Not a typo during the live fight odds. That's crazy. Got you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, as I always say. Really do appreciate it, buddy. Really do appreciate it. I'm being dead serious. So, thank you. Nah, it's all the coke he does, Joey. Did you know that if someone licks their lips a lot, it's probably because they do crack? Could be. Wouldn't shock me. Hot take, Makhachev dominates Pantoja. Dude, I think Makhachev's style could beat Pantoja. Half your viewers are nighttime workers like me. Joey's responsible for so much workplace inefficiency. All right, how many people are at work right now watching this stream? Let me know. Let me know. How many people are at work right now watching this stream? If you're at work watching this stream right now, let me know via $100 super chat. I want to know how many people are at work. I'm at work. My AirPods are in. I'm at the office. Who glazes Conor more than Dana or Chandler? Definitely Chandler, dude. What's going to be hilarious is if Conor fights out his deal, dude, Dana's going to start shitting on him a little bit. I drive a forklift and watch these lives. They keep me going. Damn, dude. Make sure you're being careful. All right, don't run anyone over. I'm playing Xbox. These lives genuinely help me. Thus, the chat is great. That's crazy. So you guys are just working away, listening. Driving home from getting cheeks. Did you leave him waddling when you were done, buddy? Arman saying that Dustin quit in the 5th round against Islam pissed me off for some reason. Weird as hell when they both trained at ATT. Yeah, I mean, he got choked out cold. I don't think Arman would tap, though. Arman's a savage. I think that's what he means. I think he looks down. I'm having breakfast at 6:40 a.m. That's pretty cool. Technically, Joey's working right now. If you think about it, I'm working right now. I'm at work right now. Some of us work. Some of us check in a parole car as we speak. Patrol car. So Dean, you're a cop. Is that what you're saying? Are you, when you say patrol car, are you patrolling for pussy? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing, buddy? When a person put a timestamp asking what the weed is tight thing is, it had me cracking up. I was cracking up too. Weed is tight. Weed is tight. I like weed. Yeah, Dev, you got the sickest references, dude. You got the sickest references. I know you wouldn't hurt a fly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know what yes, sir was. You patrolling for puss or you a cop? Jamahal Hill was lucky I was taking a nap when he offered $20K up. Yeah, I figured Alex Pereira could go there and get a free $20K. Imagine if I really showed up. Where's Jamahal Hill? Where's Jamahal Hill training? Where's Jamahal Hill training at? Imagine I showed up. Oh, I think Jamahal Hill's definitely putting hands on me if I showed up. Doing paperwork at the station, going on a patrol in 1 hour. The cop part? Okay. Maybe both. Maybe both. He's in a white van drying around trying to lure kids in. Is there no windows or is there windows? Joe, do you think I could beat Pereira with enough prep time? Sure. I believe in you. I believe in your athletic ability. UFC going to put Sean O'Malley with Bo Nickel. He'll fight bums until he gets a number ranked Sean Strickland like a year and then gets a robbery win over him. That's it. Jack's patrolling for posts. Yeah, Jack, I'm sure you are. You don't have to go far. You can just stick your hand down your pants. I'm hearing reports that Chandler was seen at Home Depot buying rope and a stool. Joey definitely goes full. Jamal definitely goes full emotional lesbian mode if he sees Joey. All right, so let's say I made a friend with somebody at Jamahal Hill's gym that invited me to come to the gym, and I went to the gym, and Jamahal Hill laid eyes on me. Do you think he puts his hands on me? I'm not talking about me signing a release or some type of release to sign it to fight him and like spar him or whatever. Do you think he just goes out of his way to physically assault me? Yes or no? Yes or no? That's what I'm curious about. Is he that sensitive? He'd be pissed. Is he watching those videos in their entirety and just crinkling his fist up? 100%, 100%, most def. Yes, you guys think so? I don't know. I don't know if he would or wouldn't. I would think probably. But the best part is I'd sucker punch him before he even had a chance. I'd sneak in. He'd be off training with someone else. I'm just sucker punching him. And then I'm going to go like this. And then I'm fucking running it. I'm going to have a car running. I'm going to have the car running. You don't have to go far. Just put your hands down your pants. Yeah. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? That was pretty fucking funny if you ask me. Joe, work on your left hook and you'll be sleep. Now, I need Herb Dean to cause a confusing moment. He would be intimidated when he sees your 6'5" and your 6'5" and your Tims. He has nothing to lose. He has no belt. That's true. I've heard funnier. I got to hit him with the gas. Babe, I'm done. I don't even know what we're laughing about. What the fuck is Fries posting? Fuck you posting, Fries. What is this shit? What is this shit you're posting? I'm very, very curious, Fries, what you're posting, bro. Fuck is that? I'm very curious. I remember I tagged Hill and X talking shit and he pulled his Achilles from just being fat. 2 weeks later, I fucked my hamstring grappling. You're a piece of shit for that. What are we dying about? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that is. What is that? Who is that? Dude's not even filling us in. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Oh, that's something from the video? Let me go watch. I'm not even gonna. Let me see. Fuck is this shit? I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. Let's see what this is. Let's see what it is. Oh shit! Here. Fuck's this guy? Never heard of him before. That's crazy. Who is this guy? I thought you were going to have him talking shit. He's just talking about the thing. There's I'm done. I don't even know who that is. I thought he was going to talk shit about me. Damn. I got excited. I was like, damn, this dude's going to talk some shit. Who's this fucking clown? Dude, I'm telling you right now, I will die on the hill that if that was my buddy, like if I know people don't fight like that on the streets. Well, if that was my buddy, I'd call him a pussy for the way he fought. But I would literally be like, yeah, you got the better of him. I can't believe people think Strickland... I'm being dead serious. I can't believe people think Strickland won. I thought to win, you have to do some damage. I think you have to do some damage. All right, dude. With this weird shit you keep saying in the chat, you know what? Look at this shit. Look at this, dude. You're gone. Enjoy sitting out. Enjoy sitting out. Costa won 100%. I think people were confused and thought there was actual drops. Look at the stream, yeah. So, I'm done. I don't know how anyone thinks Strickland won, to be honest. I really don't. And I will die on that hill. And I don't even need to go back and rewatch it. I'm so confident. Costa won 1, 2, and I think you could even give him 5 and 4. The only one you couldn't give him was 3. That's it. That's literally it. I'm being dead serious. You could give Costa 4-1. People were just everyone. I swear on my life, everyone else. Literally, first off, they think the drops were actual drops when they weren't. They're confused by forward pressure equaling damage, and the commentary team. So, Joe, it's true. You took up Hill's challenge. You'd KO him, then he wouldn't pay you. Yeah, he wasn't good for it. He doesn't have that much money in his bank. Do you miss Mike Goldberg at all? I miss him every card. You think Costa won? Yeah, I think Costa won. I don't think it was a robbery, but I think Costa won. So, I really think it was 50-45, but yeah, there was no damage. Strickland did no damage. He never even landed one shot on the chin of Costa. Those drops didn't exist. So, Costa beat up the body and beat up the legs. There was no knockdown in the 5th, bro. Go back and watch it. You could see it live and you could see it clearly in the replays. So, but I don't think it was a robbery by any means. But Costa didn't touch Sean. The checks alone did more damage than Costa Sean. Costa hobbled out with crutches. Dude, he beat the fuck out of Strickland's leg. And he beat the fuck out of Strickland's body as well. And he landed a couple hard left hands. The hard left hands he landed in like round 1 and 2 was the most damage done in the entire fight. So, just because he's marching with his legs up in the air doesn't mean he did damage. I'll die on that hill. I'll die on that hill. If I can get 100K and I get the exact same amount of damage that Costa got from Strickland, I'll take it all day. So, you let your hate for Sean affect your judgment. I don't understand what you even mean by that. It doesn't make any sense. So, me saying that it's not a robbery, but I can understand Costa winning, does what for hating Sean Strickland? How does that help me in any way for disliking Sean? Explain that to me. So, dude saying, look at the stats. Bitsy, if you weren't around forever, you would literally get a timeout right now. Look at the fucking stats. Those stats are fucking bogus. The stats really should say 0 significant strikes for Sean Strickland. Yeah, Sean Strickland has like the record for significant strikes now, by the way, guys. That's real stats. So there you go. But you guys think there was real knockdowns, even though there wasn't. None of them were real knockdowns. And outside of that, please tell me one bit of damage that Sean Strickland did. 0. There was 0 damage from Strickland outside of those knockdowns. Dude said, how can you say Costa deserved to win when he landed no damaging shots? That's literally what I'm saying about Strickland. Strickland did 0 damage. Strickland or Rockhold? Strickland. Rockhold's a dead body. So, there was no drops. But if you guys, Strickland is the champion of significant strikes. You look at the stats and Costa outlanded him in like 3 out of the 5 rounds. You basically confirmed or confirmed our point. Don't tell me the stats say that. I don't use the stats to back it up, but let's look it up. Costa versus Strickland stats. How do you look that up? I don't even know how to look it up, so I'm not even going to bother. I don't care about stats, but yeah. The jab marked up his face good. Yeah, it was real good damage. He was wobbled all over the place. So, Costa was moving backwards and was borderline running for most of the fight. The optics didn't look great, and Sean outlanded him with the jab. I don't think Sean outlanded him. I will die on that hill. Sean didn't outland him. So, if you look at Costa's face when the decision was read, he was shocked that the judge gave it to him. He thinks he lost. Okay, fair enough. Dude, look, I'm not saying it was a brutal robbery. I'm just saying I understand. I understand a judge giving it to him. That was a horrible fight to score. They both fought like utter pussies. So, and there was no knockdowns. I'm not gonna look up the stats because I just don't care. I'll take Fry's words for it. I'll take his word for it. So, now none of the quote unquote knockdowns were actual knockdowns. I wish they would have gave it to. I wish a second judge would have gave it to Costa because I would have died on this hill and it would have been so glorious that he got a robbery win. That was my original prediction too. So, you claim to be objective, but you can literally never give Strickland credit for anything. You act like he was scared of DDP. The Adesanya win was a fluke, and he's boring, yet you go to war for Izzy. When have I ever said Izzy? Dude, you're fucking full of shit. All those things were perfectly fine. He was scared of DDP. DDP brought him to tears. He went in DDP's DMs, slid into his DMs, and begged him for mercy. He tried to get DDP canceled for trash talk. Scared of DDP. The Adesanya win was a fluke because Adesanya was out drinking and driving every day in the lead up to that fight. And he's boring as fuck. And Adesanya has boring performances as well, but nowhere near as many boring performances as Strickland. So that's all facts. Thoughts on the Jamahal Hill situation? I think Jamahal Hill's delusional and probably has CTE. Was the forward pressure and push kicks was annoying? I picked Costa. Yeah. Strickland just pushed Costa away from him the whole time. So how was Costa supposed to move forward? So I'd rather watch water boil than Strickland bleeding for us. If you think Strickland won the Costa fight, I think you're a complete and utter dumbass, which is probably 90% of the chat. Because Strickland and Costa didn't fucking fight. They didn't fight. Nobody won that fucking fight. It should have been a draw, and they both should have been cut from the organization live on air. So people like to use the stats. Let's see. How do I know which one's blue and which one's red, bro? Which one's blue and which one's red? Tell me. I think Costa's blue. So Costa outstruck him in the first and second round. I thought he was going to be a third round here. So 3, I knew 3 was going to be heavily in favor of Strickland. 4, it's close. And 5, they're saying Strickland outstruck him by like 20 strikes. That's crazy. So Strickland and Costa, they both should have been, it should have been deemed a draw, and they both should have been cut from the organization. The judges don't have access to the stats. Yeah, I don't care about stats at all. The fact Strickland wants to sit out for a title shot after that shitty performance with Costa is crazy. So, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. The point is not being mad. The point is, I don't think it's ridiculous that a judge gave the decision to Costa, is my only point. That is my only point. And it was a horrible fight. Strickland bled that night, yeah. Nobody's calling it a robbery, Pat. So, nobody's calling it a robbery, so you guys are misrepresenting it. Thoughts on Arman saying 302 Islam is an easy fight for him, considering he's barely scraped by Charles with the split. He didn't scrape by Charles, but of course Arman's going to say that because he's trying to, try to talk up the fight. I thought someone did. My bad. Yeah, I never said that. Overlap. Thank you for the 199 on a scale from 0 to 10. How delusional is Jamahal Hill? Literally a 9. I don't think this is a real overlap. The real overlap donates $9.99, not $1.99. So this is definitely an imposter, but I'll thank you for the $1.99 regardless. 9 out of 10. No, 12 out of 10. Jamahal Hill is the ultimate salty little pussy. Is what he is. So, by the way, I even said if I was a judge of the fight, even though I thought Costa did more damage, I would have gave it to Strickland anyway because Costa fought more like a fucking bitch. I said that in my post-fight. So, you guys are arguing against an argument that I'm not making. I'm not making an argument that it's a robbery. I'm not making an argument that Costa fought well. I'm just making an argument that I understand why a judge gave it to Costa and that I thought based on the scoring criteria, Costa did more damage. So therefore he should have won. So today's Hill video was the best one. You need to do it. Dude, that needs to be one of your videos. You need to take highlights from all the Jamahal Hill videos. Like go back to way back when and like build a story. Build a story of some sort. That'd be a hilarious video. So, dude, find me anything on Twitter or anything saying Adesanya is the most exciting fighter ever. You can literally go find me criticizing him for walking out like The Undertaker. So, would you understand if a judge gave Jarrett Cannonier a scorecard against Israel Adesanya? Go watch my post fight or go watch my live stream. I said it wouldn't surprise me if a judge gave Jarrett Cannonier the fight. So, build a timeline on Jamahal versus Joe. I think that'd be a banger video, dude. It'd be hilarious. Just use clips from all the videos I have. You know what I think? Your family's in pain because obviously the bills aren't getting paid. That's facts. That's facts, bro. That's facts. That's sad. I forgot about that guy. Let me go look that up real quick. Let's go see how they're pulling it off. Oof. Oh my God. It's worse than I could have ever imagined. This is bad, boys. This is real bad. This is completely dead. This is really bad. Damn, this is really, really, really bad. Damn. That makes me sad. That makes me really sad. I don't even feel good about that. We're not going to talk about that anymore. On to something else. Damn. Damn. That makes me sad. I was right. Even if you want to claim Strickland won, it can't be dominant if you do fucking nothing. Exactly. When's the GoFundMe for the MMA? Stop, bro. Stop. So, what's your thought on who's the best pound-for-pound fighter? I talked about it in my recent Dana White video. It's Islam Makhachev. Same. I don't know what we're talking about. Izzy deserves an immediate rematch for the title. No. Nearly 100K, but a 1K video. Dude, stop. Just stop. I don't care about that. I don't want to talk about that. That's shitty. So, yeah. I don't know. You guys can say what you want, but let's move on to another topic. Joey, did you hear about Chandler leaving his camp? People are reporting that like it's 100% true, and it did look like that in the post, but like we don't know that for 100% certain. He could have just been cryptic with it. Joey, guess what I'm doing? I'm not guessing what you're doing, dude. I'm not guessing what you're doing, you clown. I think Strickland got robbed on the title fight with DDP. Now he actually fought like Paulo Costa in that fight. Chandler reignited with his family. Yeah, dude. Strickland fought like Costa fought against him. So if you give Strickland the DDP fight, you got to give Costa the Strickland fight then. Islam's definitely pound for pound number one. Agreed. We've already gone 2 hours. I think I'm about to hit the old dusty trail. Damn, it's 1 a.m. already. Imagine he's reignited with his family because the fight is off and he's done training. It could be. Well, who's more deserving of a title shot now, Strickland or Adesanya? Obviously, the Adesanya fight is more interesting, but Strickland deserves the fight more. Strickland does not deserve a title fight at all. Cannonier with the win over Imavov this weekend. Bro, I watched your stream in the fight and you said Strickland best DDP. I went back and rewatched it before my post fight, and I understand why DDP won. And what I said is it was a dead even fight. A dead even fight. So what do you have to go to? You have to go to octagon control and other factors, and DDP controlled the octagon. So that's why I scored it for DDP upon rewatch. I died when you said how ghetto is this in the Jamahal Hill video. Dude's flexing cash. So with your logic, Colby beat Leon. I don't even know what you're going with that. I know, but between Strickland and Adesanya, Strickland deserves it more. Yes. Yes, he beat Costa, so he deserves it. So people say Costa was fighting like a puss, but so was Sean. I know. I know. Sean wasn't throwing anything at all either. He did have Strickland on the back foot, which we don't see often, yeah. That's exactly the reason I thought Sean would, and I wouldn't criticize you for that. I wouldn't criticize you for if you thought Sean would win, I wouldn't criticize you for it. Do you think Strickland versus DDP should have been a draw? No. No. Actually, yes. I think there should be more draws in MMA. If we're being real in MMA in general, I think there's so many fights that are like, oh, so-and-so definitely won. I don't really feel like there's how many fights do we get that you never feel like there was actually a winner? Like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's so many fights that I thought, oh, there's not really a clear winner here, regardless of who I scored it for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at O'Malley versus Marlon, too, and you're like, okay, O'Malley clearly won. Clearly beat him. But there's so many fights where you're like, nobody even really won here. Like, Strickland Cannonier, I barely scored it for Cannonier, and I was like, nobody really won here. So, hey, look, this guy, Cozy MMA, said he didn't like my content earlier. He said, I hate this guy. I don't want to watch his content. Let's ban him. Goodbye. Do you remember Izzy Yole? Agreed. Yeah, it was boring as fuck. Strickland Costa was low-key a draw, and nobody did shit. Exactly. Colby was backed up and getting outstruck and out-grappled, too. Rose Esparza, exactly. All right, dude, you're going to keep putting lies in the chat? Enjoy a little timeout. Enjoy a little timeout for your lies in the chat. Like Steve Erceg, Pantoja should have been a draw. I disagree on that one. But I wouldn't even have a problem with that being a draw. I would want more draws in general. More 10-10 rounds, yeah, which would cause more draws. I agree. So. But that's just the way it is. Where will they put Conor in the rankings if he beats Chandler? They'll put him like top 5 for sure. When was the last 10-10 round? I don't remember. The only time Strickland had anything close to an actual knockdown was the head kick at the end of round 5. Other than that, was clearly off balance. Agreed. Agreed. And even at the end, there wasn't. You watched the replays, they didn't really land. You think Chris Curtis was robbed against Brendan Allen? Yes, for sure. I think Costa's a little overrated. His last good win was against Romero in 2019, and he arguably didn't win that. He's 1-4 in his last 5 fights. Yeah, that shouldn't earn you a title shot for sure. I feel like if we're getting split decisions, then it needs to be a draw. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I don't think getting a win over Costa shouldn't get you a title shot. So, poor fans paying $8K for 3 or 3 tickets. Dana ghosted him. I know. Curtis got robbed so bad in that fight. I know. I was actually really annoyed by that. If Ilya versus Arman, who wins? Arman would beat the shit out of Ilya. Too big, too strong. I'd pick Arman all day. I would wish he was underdog. I bet $500 on it. Easy win for Arman. Joey, the way you say Jamahal Hill is a domestic abuser, he is. Alleged, which I always say. It's weak. It's his brother fight. Dude, he beat up his brother, makes him a domestic abuser. An alleged, if proven guilty. So, just because you don't know the definition of words doesn't mean I can't use words. Why do you think they haven't announced Izzy DDP yet? Probably waiting for the right moment. It probably gets announced in the next week or two. It'll get announced soon. Joe, do you think... No, I'm not saying... I'm not talking about that, dude. That's sad. Arman didn't look great against Oliveira. How long ago was that? That was so long ago, bro. Why are you guys still even bringing that dude up? I forgot that of his even existence. Allen was praying for the takedown against Curtis. I know. And I picked fucking Curtis, too. And I was fucking spot on about that fight. Strickland was saying he doesn't care about the belt a few months back. And now he just wants the belt. Hypocrisy. Dude said he's going to sit out. He said, I beat Paulo Costa. I'm going to sit out for a title shot. I hope that motherfucker gets skipped over again and again and again. Dude acts like assault is so much better than domestic violence. Dude really just arguing semantics on a crime. Yeah. So Jamahal Hill is now allowed to assault his brother. It's perfectly fine. So. Dude's acting like a... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yep. I'll just click back. People acting like Strickland has dominant fights is crazy. Jamahal has more ability to beat up an average man than the average man has compared to the average woman. Has more ability to beat up on an average man than the average man has compared to the average woman. Agreed. Joe, you got the sickest references. How bad does Dricus beat Allen? Badly. I think Dricus slaughters Allen. To be fair, Costa didn't deserve the Strickland fight. Fair enough. Where do you put John Jones in the pound-for-pound rankings? He won. Fight the best in his division, so you can't make an argument that he's not even the best in his own division. I don't know. Pound-for-pound rankings are super convoluted, but I definitely wouldn't put him at number 1. Hamzat versus Izzy in December. Calling it now. We'll see. We shall see. Do you think Rose Namajunas can be champ at flyweight? No. Never. She will never, ever, ever. She wouldn't beat Grasso. She wouldn't beat Manon Fior. She wouldn't beat... So... I don't know. No. The answer is no. The answer is fucking no. But listen, boys. I have a banger video out on the channel. An absolute heater out on the channel right now. About Jamahal Hill threatening fans. Which I always love to call out. I am going to post that in the chat. Can everyone like the stream, by the way? How do we still have 280 people in here right now? That's the real question. Shouldn't you guys be in bed? So. People saying Leon 50-43 based on the first fight is hilarious. Washed up Nate Diaz almost knocked it out. Usman dominated him until the last second. Bilal's road to the title has so many better wins than Leon. I'm picking Bilal, dude. I'm picking Bilal. We want another Chandler video. We got to wait until we get confirmation. We got to wait until we get confirmation. So, listen. Go check out my recent Jamahal Hill video. It's a straight up banger. I went a little bit too hard on Jamahal Hill in this video, to be quite honest. When I ended it, I'm like, damn, that was a little bit crazy. Saying Power Slap gets more views than anything. Has more views than any Taylor Swift song ever than professional sports teams. I've seen some clips about the professional sports team shit. So go check out the video. I'm linking it in the chat. Like it, comment on it. Comment on it. You're only safe because I allow you to be safe. Some version of that. Go comment on it. Go like it. I would appreciate it. So, I've been putting off going to bed for the last 30 minutes. Chat just goes too hard. Like the stream on your way out. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys later. Good night. Good night. Good night. Appreciate every single one of you for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later.